focus on the two sides going to be taken to the court, the Ivory Coast and the Democratic Republic of Congo. Alongside me for this one, Teresa Branglova, the former Czech Republic international, and these two sides will be a little disappointed after what happened yesterday. They'll be hoping that they can get off the mark, get their first win, and put behind those disappointing memories of yesterday.
Yeah, we have seen the faces of everyone, even the coach of Ivory Coast, Augustin, say when we've seen him outside in front of the sports hall how disappointed he was, because seriously, they could have easily won this game with that last tip in of the ball, but unfortunately it didn't go in for them, and it has been a tough loss in that yesterday's game. But they still have to be positive. They have shown a great performance, especially from the AUG. They have hit 12 threes during that game yesterday, and it could be a great tool for them in today's game, because DR of Congo is poor, shooting so far 19% only from that line. But what Ivory Coast has to be aware of is that DR of Congo has scored 3/4 of their points from the paint, and they will have to really fill that inside space, and if they want to grab the win in today's game.
Well, there were two terrific matches, two terrific games yesterday. I think it's fair to say the best of the action came from this Group A. The hosts in Group C, of course, they'll be playing later on. But we're going to focus on Group A for now, and a big game for the Democratic Republic of Congo and Cote d'Ivoire. Well, the two national anthems, first that one of the Democratic Republic of Congo, and then followed by the Cote d'Ivoire anthem. It's your refereeing team for this afternoon's clash. And Teresa, we should talk about the Cote d'Ivoire as well, because they were the last ones on court last night, finished around 10:30. They haven't had a great deal of time to recover physically and, of course, mentally, because it was such a devastating loss as well.
But all players are quite professional players, and these tough losses belongs to basketball. And here we see those two key players we have highlighted. Michael Cote has been driving his team in that yesterday's performance against Nigeria. Herve Kabasele, he has been just a dominant from inside space against Mali yesterday. After this roster's introduction, I will tell you what I think about the recovery needs of each team.
Kabongo was highlighted as a bit of a key player yesterday, but it was the 20-year-old Herve Kabasele who impressed so much. 25 points for him yesterday, 8 rebounds as well. And the Democratic Republic of Congo be desperate for their first win of the tournament. And for Cote d'Ivoire, well, Michael Totti, as you highlighted already, with an impressive performance yesterday, dictating the play, but it was a good team display from Cote d'Ivoire yesterday. Thierry Bamba impressive as well, although he did miss that tip in right at the end that would have won them the game. Diabate and Cote, along with Eric Tape, also impressing for the Cote d'Ivoire in last night's defeat to the champions Nigeria. So, let's just go back to how they recover. How do you get over that loss? How do you put it out of your mind and just focus on what's in front of you?
You have to, because both teams know what's in the game. They know how important is a next step to make to progress into the further stage of the tournament. And Cote d'Ivoire has experience within their roster, led by Michael Totti, as mentioned already. He has played last year in Paris team in France. He has been in AfroBasket 2011 in Madagascar, averaging 4.4 points, 2 rebounds and almost 2 assists. He has been in AfroBasket 2013 in Cote d'Ivoire, averaging 4 points, 1.5 rebound. So this is really experienced point guard, and I'm pretty sure, because point guards usually leading the teams even off court, and he will remind his teammates that no matter they played that last game yesterday and didn't even have 24 hours to recover from this game, it's a very important game for both teams today, and that's what all matters. So they have to put that mental weakness, talking about how tired they could be on the side. They have to leave it in the hotel and just come here well and fully prepared to compete in every second against DR Congo.
Well, DR Congo beaten as well. They lost in overtime to Mali, but maybe one of the most exciting young players that we've seen here in Tunisia so far. It's early days yet in this tournament, but Kabasele, what a performance from him yesterday, and spectacular, 25 points. I mean, that's quite an opening day.
Yeah, this player has experience with college basketball, with American basketball as well, and he has averaged 25 points, 8 rebounds, as you just said. It has been a dominance from him for DR Congo team, and he has had massive blocks in that game, 4 blocks per game, but those were really spectacular runs. And DR Congo also has a great rebounding, but what I didn't like from them in that yesterday's game, that they have committed 28 turnovers during that time, and it cost them the game against Mali. So DR Congo really have to protect the ball today and trying to decrease that number of turnovers against Ivory Coast, because this team will definitely punish it in the fast break we've seen yesterday against Nigeria. They haven't had intention to run the quick breaks every single time. They more played organized, which we probably will expect from Cote d'Ivoire even in today's game. But as I say, everything is open.
Well, both of those key players that we highlighted in the starting 5 for this one. Michael Totti, the number 4, the man who dictates proceedings for Cote d'Ivoire, and the exciting young Kabasele for DR Congo. It is DR Congo against Cote d'Ivoire in Group A, game day 2 of AfroBasket 2017. And both of these teams putting in good performances yesterday, and they won't be mathematically out of the tournament if they end up losing here. But it certainly will make life difficult if they do not secure their first win. So a vitally important clash. Cedric Barr is a rising star of Ivorian basketball. Here is Michael Totti as well, finding Bamba. Bamba back to Totti, and here is Cedric Barr, but they ran out of time.
Yeah, very defensive effort, and defense by DR Congo to allow Cote d'Ivoire to shoot. within this offensive possession.
A bit of a tussle there with Shunganya failing to hold on to it.
Bamba has been a quite important player in that yesterday's game against Nigeria as well, having 8 points, 8 rebounds, with almost close to double-double, and spending almost 30 minutes on the court. And I'm pretty sure we will see him a lot in today's game. He was the player who didn't tip the ball in, so he is 26 years old enough to recover from this tough moment of yesterday's game and perform today.
Here is Bamba putting one up, didn't quite have the power in the shot and the fast break, and who else but Kabasele?
We've seen this yesterday as well, and it's such good to have a big player in your roster who can run fast breaks. Amazing dunk.
Picking up where he left off yesterday, 25 points, gets his first 2 in this second game of the tournament. DR Congo getting the first points of the day. 2-point lead here against Cote d'Ivoire. And what will be seen as a must-win game for both of these teams. Rebound claim there, and oh, it's superb defensive work there. Kabasele again. And here he is at the other end. Already showing what an impact he can have. And the layup is not quite good enough this time from Kabongo. Now Bamba. Pass, not quite the right one, but Bamba puts up the 3. It's an easy rebound for Kabongo, who takes it away quickly. And there is Kabasele!
Wow!
He started early today.
Wow, what a performance. What 2 first blocks running into fast breaks from this big player.
Totti for 3. No good. Rebound claimed by Rolly Fuller. Totti wins it back for the Ivory Coast. They were down by 4. This is Cedric Barr into Bamba, who lays it up and in off the glass. Cote d'Ivoire off the mark.
Kabongo is a bit slowing down the game now. He is aware that they need to have quite organized offense right now.
Well, Cote managed to get away in the end. Bamba puts up the 3. It's no good.
Yeah, Cote d'Ivoire has started the game yesterday as well against Nigeria. Wow, this is that massive dunk from Kabasele.
What a talent.
Yeah, when we consider that he's only 20 years old, he has entered the NBA draft for 2018. So really, it's important for him to show up himself at this championship as well, and he's doing pretty well so far.
It's been a tremendous start. Congolese here looking for a way through. Good hands, and the 2 goes up, but Kabasele under the claim, the rebound. Superb from young Kabasele once again.
And that's that power DR Congo has inside under their rim. And Cote d'Ivoire already mentioned it, they have to box out these players and allow them to cut so easily towards the ball. So they have to fill that inside space by the bodies and allow Congo to play in there.
Well, he adds the free throw as well. Smooth as you like from Heva Kabasele. What a start he's made. 7 points on the board already. Really bright start from DR Congo.
Yeah, we see a pressure now putting on Cote d'Ivoire's players.
Looking for the three from the far side. It's no good. And more frustration here for Cote d'Ivoire. It's taking them a little while to get settled.
Yeah, in yesterday's games against Nigeria for Cote d'Ivoire, they started the game as well, shooting a lot of threes, and they have been missing the first half, but then they warmed up and they hit those 12 by the end of the game, which was a huge element of their game. They have almost shot as many shots from three-point line than as two-point line, so we will probably see that intention to shoot long-distance shot a lot, but while you're missing, you have to change something. You have to give touches to your bigs and move the defense of DR of Congo, so then it will create spaces for you to attack closer to the rim.
Here come the Congolese again, and Kabasele was waiting to tap it in, but he wasn't needed in the end. Kabongo off the mark,
yeah,
and it's a 7-point lead.
Kabongo had a great performance yesterday as well, 16 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, but he had 7 turnovers, so he has to really decrease that number in today's game.
3-point attempt, no good this time. And Cote d'Ivoire really struggling to get themselves out of the starting blocks here. It's come out for the three for Kabongo. And the foul is called against Kabasele. First time out. It's a 7-point lead for the Democratic Republic of Congo, 9 points to 2. Interesting, really, because they started poorly yesterday. They were 6 points down at the end of the first quarter, and by the end of the second quarter, they were trailing by a further 5 points. So 11 points down at half-time, and they came back really well to force overtime, just didn't have quite enough in that extra period.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Till last buzzer, anything can happen in today's game, and both teams are quite experienced teams as well. So we can expect that there's going to be probably some good coaching right now, because coach of Cote d'Ivoire, has to now motivate his players that they have to change offensively the approach, because they now only aiming to shoot long distance shots, which they now have 0 out of 7 attempts so far, and it's been only 5 minutes to the game. If that goes this way, it's going to be a crazy number. So they have to try to give the touches to their bigs as well and try to penetrate into the open positions closer to the rim.
Just having another look at Kabasele, and that's another thing they've got to do, is trying to stop him, and that's easier said than done.
Yeah, we always say one player won't beat you as a team, but obviously in this case, I think Kabasele, if he's going to continue with this incredible performance so far, he can absolutely beat Cote d'Ivoire by himself.
Kabongo. The three-point attempt is good. The Congolese continue to enjoy themselves here in the opening period, opening up a 10-point lead inside the first 5 minutes. $12 points to 2. Nothing is going Cote d'Ivoire's way at the moment. This is Lukusa Kabongo. He's played a big part already today as well. It's not quite a one-man show.
Great effort from Traore.
Oh, brilliant three. First with the steal and then draining it from distance.
Yeah, he's one of the oldest players for Cote d'Ivoire, and he has just shown those experiences to steal this ball and hit the quick shot after that.
Kabasele handing it off to Kabongo. It's a loose one in the end.
Now, these deflections are really important while you're playing zone defense, because you enable the opponent to create smoothly their offense.
3 seconds left on the shot clock. They're going to have to get it away. They didn't get it away in time. They're looking for Kabasele. Time ran out.
Yeah, this is about the communication, because no one even from the bench was shouting at Kabongo that you have only 3 seconds So you have to take the responsibility and go and try to penetrate towards the basket or take a shot.
Shot goes up from Mohammed. It's Kabongo. Shanganya. Shanganya to Mohammed. This is Kabongo again. Comes inside and doesn't quite lay it up. And Kabasele couldn't quite make it with the follow either. Having claimed the rebound. Bamba handing it off quickly. And gets it back and he'll go for the three. And Enam winning the rebound. And drawing the foul.
Yeah, DR of Congo didn't really box out right now, Cote d'Ivoire, and that's why they have grabbed that offensive rebound. And this is the offensive rebound. And this is the foul.
Superb three there from Traoré, which has made the scoreline look a little healthier from Cote d'Ivoire's point of view. Still down by 7 at the moment. It's taken them a little while to get going. Romeo Enam missing his first free throw as well.
Yeah, Cote d'Ivoire has been shooting 69% so far at this tournament from that foul line. Not the most stunning percentage, but definitely every foul shot is counting. Zone defense now from Cote d'Ivoire, trying to fill that inside space.
There's Mohammed looking for Kabasele. And they are starting to get a handle on him at the moment. That's how long they can keep that up. And it comes to Traoré, goes for another three, not this time.
There's been a foul called on Tumba Mohammed during that rebound. Now we see, yeah, that has been that push by their hands, and officials are quite consistent with that calling as well.
There's definitely a nudge there on Eric Kibbe. Federo Karabue making his way onto the court here for the Democratic Republic of Congo, who are up by 6 in this first quarter with a little under 3 minutes to go. Diabate. And up goes the floated shot from Eric Tape, which is no good. Kabasele. Oh, just overlaunched that one beyond the hands of Lufile.
Yeah, he knows. His teammates are not as big as he is. And the pass has to be executed better. Kabasele has 2 meters and 7 centimeters. Such a big player for DR Congo.
Oh, it's loose. And it's going to be picked up here by Kabongo. Makes it. Ivory Coast looking to respond straight away. Bounce pass from Diabate into Traoré, who goes for 3 and misses. Really good rebound and finish from Bamba.
Yeah.
They'd done that last night, they would have won.
Exactly, and Bamba's just showing us why he grabbed that 8 rebounds in that yesterday's game. He's been really effective right now on that offensive board.
3-point attempt at the other end, and it's Bamba who claims it back for Cote d'Ivoire. Diabate is just inside the arc, but he drains it for 2.
Wow, there has been such poor transition defense now from DR Congo, leaving Diabate wide open on that 3-point line.
Goes out wide. Shanganya looking for Kabasele. It will be Congolese possession here, but they've only got 5 on the shot clock.
Yeah, I wonder if this time they will communicate it between each other, that there's only 5 on the shot clock. Yeah, we now see that Wally Fula is pointing that.
Shot does go up, it doesn't drop. They do still have it here. Kabongo. Pass inside, Kabasele. Wow.
What a play again, but to be honest, this has been great created by Shonganya. Penetration, baseline, and easy pass on Kabasele.
And what a start. Looks set to go into double figures before the end of the first quarter. He will go into double figures if he makes this free throw. It took him a little while to get warmed up yesterday, but my word, he hasn't taken any time at all. He has missed the free throw though, so he stays on 9 points. It's a 6-point lead for the Congolese. Bamba tries to put one up. It's swatted away by Kabasele.
Yeah, that has been quite individual play. Let's say almost street ball game, because there hasn't been any combination prior to this one-on-one attack into the traffic. Bamba has to read the defense a bit better to avoid these rush shots. And that's a mistake replaced by mistake, because he has committed that foul straight away. After that, based on his frustration, and because Cote d'Ivoire is in the foul troubles as a team, that's why 2 free throws for Kabasele.
He's missed the first one, so it's 2 in a row he's missed. Doesn't get the second one to go either. Oh, and the long pass easily cut out. It's Lefile who intercepted there for the Congolese. Kabasele's drawn another foul.
Yeah, Inan has tried to pitch a bit, try to make it more difficult for Kabasele, but this time he has used his hands way too much. So let's see how Kabasele, young player, 20 years old, can now cope with this a bit pressure, because he has missed last 3 foul shots of him. Yeah, in this case, a player needs to just completely forget and completely relax, think about something nice and what they have done in the training, and not to put that pressure that he's been missing 5 in a row right now.
Bit of a disappointment, but a minor blip on what has been a tremendous start to this first quarter, which is coming to a close shortly. Bamba wins it back for Cote d'Ivoire. He's looked lively in these early stages, and he manages to find a way through. Would have been a terrific play. Congolese can come forward again here. They have enough time to make it count. The 3 goes up, not in though. Kabasele underneath it, and he gets into double figures. And that is the end of the first quarter, and it's the Kabasele show so far. Missed a few free throws, but apart from that, he's been outstanding into double figures, and he has helped build this 8-point lead for the Congolese. Well, terrific first quarter here, and a great start from the Congolese. As we touched on earlier, they had a slow start yesterday and had to try and make up the ground, and they did force overtime, which is a credit to them, but one man has stolen the limelight so far today. We're just seeing some of his best moments from the first quarter. Kabasele with 11 points. some pretty spectacular moments as well. Been a bit of a recovery from the Cote d'Ivoire in the latter stages of that first quarter, and Bamba looks a lively prospect. He's certainly put in a decent shift so far, but his side in general do need to try and up their game a little bit in the second quarter here. They're down by 8 as we get ready to get it back underway at the start of the second here. So Congolese who lead 18 points to 10. Just about ready to get underway here. So can they keep this up? Can they get that first win? Cote d'Ivoire will put themselves in a very difficult position if they fail to turn this game around. They won't have completely given up hope as Tape goes for the 3 and gets it. Great start to the second quarter.
Yeah, we've seen Eric Tape taking these shots in that last night's game and being effective in especially in the fourth quarter for Cote d'Ivoire against Nigeria. So no surprise he has made this shot.
Another 3-point attempt, which is no good. Kabasele battling hard to try and win the rebound. And Cote d'Ivoire do come away with it, and the long pass is just about kept alive there. This is Diabate. The 3 comes in from Traoré, who drains it.
Very important now for Cote d'Ivoire of these 2 quick shots, because they straight away went into the touch with DR of Congo. 2 points difference.
But an immediate response from the Congolese. It's Fuller who nails the 3. Back to a 5-point game. Cote d'Ivoire looking to respond. Hima, and there's Kabasele.
Every time you think there's an easy shot, Kabasele will fly from somewhere and just block it.
And the shot goes up, and no good this time. Good defensive work by Cote d'Ivoire. Diabate into Hima, and Kabasele was there again, but this time it's a foul.
Yeah, I kind of feel right now DR of Congo offensively a bit forcing the shots. They've been preparing their position so far really well, and this offensive play, offensive possession, and last long 3s from number 15 for the Traoré again.
There was that block from Kabasele from a little while ago as well. Hima making the first of his free throws. Boubacar Hima. And this is the second, but Cote d'Ivoire have done well to reclaim possession here. This is Totti.
Yeah, the offensive effort on the board from Eric Tape has been paid off.
Well, the little bounce pass into Hima, puts it up and in. Just enough time left on the shot clock for him to make that.
Yeah, and great recognition again from Michael Totti. We haven't heard from him much yet. I'm pretty sure we will see more action from this point guard.
Ball bounces free there, and Congolese able to have another attempt at it.
Yeah, and again we've seen another unprepared offense from Congolese, and if they want to get back to their game, they have to really organize.
Traoré. No, it's going to count.
Yeah, it will count. The officials are using their signals to show that, yes, that 3 has been shot even before that offensive foul. We've just seen it. That the defensive fouls on Hima has been committed after the shot has been made. So that's why 3 is counting.
And all of a sudden, Cote d'Ivoire in front. They lead by 1, 22-21, as Totti goes up and almost lays it in. Kabongo comes away for the Congolese, and it's a foul by Traoré. Well, it's been a good response from Cote d'Ivoire in this second quarter. Hasn't taken them long to overturn what was a fairly significant deficit at the end of the first. They were 8 points down, leading this second quarter by 12 points to 3.
Yeah, and again, Ivory Coast has had a slow start in yesterday's games against Nigeria as well, shooting really poorly. And we see that second quarter in today's game has been improving right now because they have hit those 2 threes, which gave them quick 6 points.
And a quick pass here, and chance for Fuller trying to pick out Le Filet. Still the 1 point lead for the Congolese as the timeout is for Cote d'Ivoire, I should say, 22-21. Great start to the second quarter.
Yeah, that's been a completely 2 different quarters right now from both teams, let's say, because Congolese has really stepped into the game with a precise defense, really disciplined defense, and it gave them loads of opportunities to run a quick breaks. On the other hand, Cote d'Ivoire has been struggling offensively in that first quarter, and now it seems like they have found their rhythm. They're changing the tempo, giving the touches to their bigs as well, same like as hitting the long distance shots. So they have to really continue with this game if they want to grab the win, and Congolese needs to really find a way how to keep that pressure defensively on Ivory Coast as they did the first quarter.
Ça c'est Salim à l'opposé. Il peut pas faire la passe, ça s'en s'y attrape. D'accord? Donc tu le suis et tu vas.
Just the kind of response the coach would have wanted here. A little over 3 minutes played in this second quarter. Some really good, encouraging signs from Cote d'Ivoire, who know that they really need to win this game if they are to stand a chance of making it through. Such a devastating defeat last night against the defending champions. Here come the Congolese looking to respond themselves. Fuller for 3, gets it. Rolly Fuller.
That's doing great movement in and out that zone defense to make the defender to move and open up the shot from long distance.
Cote. Traoré. Traoré again putting up the 3. Not this time. Cote tries to claim that rebound. The call does go the way of Cote d'Ivoire. Can have a look again. It's Mutombo who is penalised. There's Michael Totti. Puts up a long 3. Ambitious attempt, yeah. Just a little short.
It has been ambitious because there was no rebound from his teammates at all. So now we see a zone defense again from Cote d'Ivoire.
It's almost a terrific play there from DR Congo. They do draw the foul there, Le Filet.
You could see what one cut through out of zone means offensively against the zone, because number 6 from Congo, Le Filet, has just cut through that baseline. Here we see that in and out cooperation between guard and big. It's always effective. So really good movement now from Congolese against its own defense.
And that one sinks as well. So it is a 3-point lead for the Democratic Republic of Congo in this second quarter. 25 points to 22. Traoré, the ball in hand. Cote goes for the 3. Comes up a little short once more. This is Le Filet. Into the corner again. It's been effective. Rolly Fuller can't get it to go this time. Fast break is on here as Cote Cuts inside, floats one up and in. Nice play.
Great individual play from Salim Cote. He has been great yesterday as well, but he's been a bit struggling with the personal fouls in that yesterday's game. Committing quite early those 4 personal fouls.
Long 3. Missed by Mananga.
Yeah, back to number 12 from Cote d'Ivoire, Salim Cote. He has played only 28 minutes in that yesterday's game based on these foul troubles. Well, he scored 12 points, grabbed 8 rebounds, but has committed 6 turnovers, which is quite a high number. But he has been shooting 60% from threes, hitting threes out of 5 attempts. So great performance from Salim Cote, and I think we will see a bit more from him in today's game, as we've just seen this great individual action the last possession.
1 point lead. Halfway through the second quarter. This is Cote. Finds Hima. Tape trying to find his way through. Travelling called against Eric Tape. Here just waiting for the right moment. Lufile will put up the 2.
Yeah, when you have to double guess your shot, it never goes in. If he would have just taken that shot because he was wide open, probably would be more effective.
Cote. And Traore. He puts up the 3, no good. Claimed easily in the end by Pichu Kambui. Now the 2-point attempt from Chisa. He can't get it to go either. A little bit of a break in the scoring here. Here's Totti. And draws the foul. And it's Mananga who's penalised.
That reach has been called as a foul. Every time you're trying to reach, you're slowing down yourself into that penetration, and Cote d'Ivoire's players is using it well, especially Totti. He's really experienced playing in France.
Here's Totti, who comes inside and kicks it out to Tape, who drains the 3. Eric Tape. Gives Cote d'Ivoire the lead once more, up by 2. Just moving the ball around the outside here.
Yeah, but this offense,
Republic of Congo.
This offense is very static against that zone defense. It has been working for DR Congo really well when they have sent the player through the out to cut. And this time no one was cutting through, and it's just way too static. You want to try to overload the zone by sending players through and create those situations in your favor.
Chance for the 3 once again, comes up way short from Lufile.
It's not one of the strengths of DR Congo 3-point shots, so they have to really find a way how to attack that zone, especially the middle space of the zone, where it gives you another opportunity to overload the zone and find an open player. This is that great read again from Michael Totti, making Eric Tape wide open on the 3-point line.
This is Hima now for Cote d'Ivoire, finding Tape. Now Diabate. Diabate looking for Hima. And it comes to Cote. Wasn't able to make the shot, and the long pass down the court, and an easy 2 for Dr. Mutombo.
And that's been great read by Shanganya. He didn't wait for his point guard to receive the ball. He has spotted that running players, teammates to the quick break. Great read.
Timeout called with the scores tied. It is 27 points apiece. And setting up for a fascinating battle here. It's been a great game so far. Well, these two teams put on really good performances yesterday. Both will feel hard done by, frustrated that they weren't able to come away with a win on the opening day, which would have alleviated the pressure a little bit on today's game. They know how much it means.
Yeah, one missing so far from Congolese is a contribution from Maxi Munanga, number 7. He's a point guard for Congolese. He has yesterday scored 16 points, grabbed 5 rebounds, and had 4 assists and 3 steals. But today he hasn't really contributed yet, and it will be almost the end of the first half. So it's definitely time for this talented 24-year-old guard to start to step up for Congolese.
Kabasele's been saved for a while. Haven't seen him out on the court, and they do look a little less effective when he's not there, which is hardly surprising. They've got to use him wisely. Bamba here trying to force his way through.
Yep, Bamba has used this bad hatch from Shanganya. He has left too much space between him and the player who has been screened. And Bamba just has read that situation really well and changed the direction of his move to use that little space here going through and drawn a foul. Again, we see Congolese with troubles as a team, so that's why take by Bamba on a foul line.
8 points and 8 rebounds yesterday for Bamba, which won't be what he remembers. It'll be that last moment. He could have been the hero. And he's made a good start today. Certainly one of the biggest threats. He's missed his second free throw here. A bit of a scramble for possession. Eventually it is claimed. Shanganya. Three-point attempt is well short from Chiza. Cote d'Ivoire up by 1 at the moment.
Then back to Tiegba Bamba. He has started today's game like it hadn't really happened last night for him, that he missed that game-changer shot. But to be honest, the percentage of his shooting at the beginning of today's game hasn't been great, scoring only 2 out of 9 attempts. But definitely it hasn't affected him mentally in terms of putting, again, the same effort into today's game.
This is Diabate. Oh, brilliant play, but it doesn't quite find a way to drop.
What a brave play from Diabate. And no Congolese has smashed him down as they're supposed to, because this is that penetration of Diabate. We see 1, 2, 3, 4 Congolese, and no one has been able to challenge and contest that shot.
Cote d'Ivoire.
Yeah, that has been a huge misunderstanding now between these two Cote d'Ivoire players, Cedric Ba and Diabate. Cedric Ba is a quite important player as well to Cote d'Ivoire, but yesterday, again, another player who was dealing with personal fouls.
Congolese on the move here, and the foul is called on Chiza, who will go to the line. Hima, the guilty man.
Yeah, and same what I've just said about Congolese, same on the other side for Cote d'Ivoire. 3 defensive players, and they allow Chiza to penetrate in the middle of them and draw a foul.
The second one drops. Congolese back in front, but only by 1, and we're into the final minute of the first half here. Almost stolen there. Diabate able to recover. The 3 goes up from Cote. Superb from Cote. Now the immediate response, the floater goes in.
And both players I spoke about earlier, both now showed us that this last minute of the second quarter is such an important part. Who's going to have that mental advantage to go to the changing rooms for the break?
Well, it's all tied up here, and Diabate just let that ball spin out of his hands.
This is a bit personal collapse right now from Diabate, allowing himself to leave the emotions taking control over him, because this was quite unnecessarily talk to official, and we couldn't hear what exactly he has said yet. Like, mark could have been hands on his arms, but as I said, it's important to have that mental advantage to go to the changing rooms, and this puts Cote d'Ivoire a bit mentally down. Bad timing of this mental breakdown of Diabate.
Well, the shot was missed, the free throw from Chiesa, so they are still tied. There's 23 seconds left to play. And they can run the clock down and maybe try and snatch the lead right on the buzzer.
Yeah, who's going to take that responsibility to attack that zone?
And here they come, and it wasn't quite what was intended, but the shot does go up and it's missed, and then loose and claimed, and the foul is called.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the mental advantage is going to go on the side of Congolese, because to grab this offensive rebound by Chiesa and draw the foul, go again on the foul line, it's definitely playing in their favor.
Well, he missed the last one. Can he make this one count? He does. 1.5 seconds remaining on the clock, so it does look as though the Congolese are going to sneak the advantage at the interval. What has been a hotly contested game. It is a 2-point lead. And,
it gives an advantage now for Congolese, because the ball's going to go out of bounds from the baseline on their offensive court, because no one has touched the ball while the ball went out of bounds. So straight away, Congolese taking time out, because the coach Kiemba knows that 1.5 seconds is still a lot to prepare their offense and draw something on the board tactically to at least score another 2 points to the break.
Well, what a blow that would be to Cote d'Ivoire as well, not just giving away those free throws right at the end, but then literally throwing possession away, and then they might find themselves even further behind.
Absolutely, and it comes back to the technical foul of Diabate, because since then, basically, Cote d'Ivoire has been down, you know, because that's such a negative moment, especially 30 seconds till the end of the first half. So really, really bad timing of Diabate to let the emotions go.
Well, they haven't got a lot of time. It will be fascinating to see what they try and create here.
It will have to be some great combination where the screen's going to be involved, and it must be catch and shoot offense, because there won't be enough time for players to put the ball down on the floor and attack the basket. So it's going to be either a quick, smart play using a little misconcentration defensively of Cote d'Ivoire, or some screen and catch and shoot shot.
So here we go. And they get the shot away. It doesn't quite drop. It would have been a real boost to the Congolese, but they'll be reasonably happy with their work here in the first half. It's been an excellent contest between these two teams, who both put in brave but ultimately disappointing performances yesterday, coming away with defeat. It is a must-win game for both of these teams, and it is the Democratic Republic of Congo who lead Cote d'Ivoire at half-time by 33 points to 31.
You're absolutely right. Here are some stats: 45% for Congolese, only 29 for Cote d'Ivoire, shooting from 2 points. That's such a key element so far in this game, because Congolese really preparing their positions from inside space. And on the other hand, great Congolese defense and allow Cote d'Ivoire to prepare great positions to increase that percentage of shooting. And this now we're looking at a great contribution of number 14, Kabasele, who has been dominant especially that first half of the first quarter of the game.
Yes, he was obviously, especially early on, as you say, he made a huge contribution, got into double digits really quickly. And he's been rested for quite a lot of the second quarter, and we might see a bit more of him in the second half as well. But maybe the coach just holding him back a little bit. He played 11.5 minutes in total, so he does only have those 11 points on the board. But if he's saving him for the second half, then that could mean trouble for the Cote d'Ivoire.
I can only agree, because he has been phenomenal so far, those minutes he spent on the court, and it will be interesting how many more minutes he's going to spend in the second half. I'm pretty sure we will see him a lot, because Congolese really wants to grab the win in today's game.
Well, we shall see what happens over the next couple of quarters. It is a vitally important second game for both of these teams. Cote d'Ivoire beaten narrowly by Nigeria yesterday, a 1-point game, and the Congolese defeated by Mali in overtime in the opening game on day one. So we shall see what happens over the next 20 minutes, and it is very possible that the side who comes out on the losing side today ends up going home after the group phase. Half-time here in Tunisia, Cote d'Ivoire trailing DR Congo by 31 points to 33. Well, welcome back to Tunisia, day 2 of AfroBasket 2017, and what a contest we have here between Cote d'Ivoire and the Democratic Republic of Congo. Just a 2-point game at the moment. The leaders changed hands several times, and for the losing team here, the chances are that they will be going home at the end of the group phase. That's not a definite yet, but it could be by the time the other game in this group has been played later on. We shall wait and see what happens there. But both sides here will be desperate to avoid back-to-back defeats, especially given that they both came so close to picking up a result on the opening day. 33 points to 31 then. And Teresa, this is set up to be a fantastic second half, really.
Everything is open, and both teams, for both teams, this game is such a crucial game. So I'm pretty sure we will see really exciting second half. We've seen DR Congo dominating in that inside space. They have scored 18 points out of their 33 so far from the paint, compared to only 6 points from inside for Cote d'Ivoire. So that's a big domination. But we knew that DR Congo is such strong from the paint, and Cote d'Ivoire has to really fill that space to enable DR Congo play from there. Also, DR Congo is punishing turnovers really effectively. They scored 12 points out of the turnovers, and Cote d'Ivoire has had 13 turnovers in the first half, which is a big number. I'm pretty sure that they will have to, and they will want to, decrease this number this second half.
Well, we shall see how it plays out. All to play for. And plenty of time still left to play it in. Kabasele, who was the star of the show in the very early stages of this game, ended up only playing a little under 11.5 minutes in that first half. If we see a bit more of him in the second half of this game, then we could see a very dangerous Congolese side. And it does look as though he will be coming out for the second half, which is bad news for Ivory Coast.
And also, we have seen 2 different quarters the first half, when in the first half, DR Congo basically jumped on Cote d'Ivoire thanks to this young, talented player, Kabasele. And we see him back on the court for the second half. And then the second quarter has been play in favor of Cote d'Ivoire, because they have improved their shooting percentage as well. So really exciting half ahead.
Well, Cote d'Ivoire have spread the points out a little bit. Tape with 9 points and 4 rebounds. He's been a significant member of the side in the first half here, as the Congolese look to get off to the perfect start in the second half. Foul is called.
Salim Kone. Again, a foul has been called while rebounding, so his hands must have been on the back of the Congolese player. We see the zone defense from Cote d'Ivoire starting the second half, trying to fill that space, because they know that Congolese are such dangers from the area.
Well, there's the 2-pointer from Pichu Kambui. Actually plays his club basketball here in Tunisia. Totti. Serge. The whistle had already gone. It's a 4-point lead at the moment for the Democratic Republic of Congo. Hima. Now Totti. Serge will go for the 3. It's no good, and well, frustration there for the Democratic Republic of Congo, because Chiza and Kambui getting in each other's way.
That's why we say it's such important to communicate in basketball, offensively and defensively, especially, because if they would have just shouted at each other, I got the ball. It couldn't happen, but they know. They learned out of the situation, I'm pretty sure.
Totti. Shot goes up from just inside. It's good from Fode Traore. Cuts the gap to 2. Kabongo has it here for the Congolese. Chisa. Side to Kabongo. 3-point attempt is good. It's Mananga. Just what the Congolese wanted here. The lead is now 5 points. Left by Serge for Totti. Totti finds Hima, who puts up the 2 and makes it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Hima has trained this shot for years and years and years, so great shot.
It's Kabongo. Chisa for 3, not this time. Kabui able to get the rebound, and how about that from Kabongo?
Kabongo uses his athleticism against the Hima, just going around him. But again, it came from the offensive rebound. Great offensive effort from Congolese on the board.
And so far, the Congolese have responded to everything that the Ivorians have thrown at them in this second half. Serge gets it away in time. It doesn't go, though. Under a little bit of pressure from Kabasele. Kabongo out to the corner. The 3-point shot is short, and the ball just bouncing away. Cote searching for a way through.
It's been a bit messy game right now on both sides. Chisa hasn't taken a great shot from that corner the possessions before, and now great effort from Salim Kone to penetrate and penetrate baseline and let Kabasele pick his second personal foul.
Traore gets it out to Totti, who puts up the 3. Comes out off the rim, Hima claims it. Big physical presence, Hima, and it's laid up and in by Serge. The foul had already been called. Kabasele again, it's his 3rd foul now. A couple of early fouls in the second half, and that would be a little costly.
Yeah, I think that absence of him on the court the second half has affected him a bit negatively, because he's a young player. Once he's on the top of the horse, he needs to carry on, and there's a big break now. Didn't allow him to be in the game rhythm, basically, in the rhythm from the absence in the second quarter, and now he picked up his 3rd personal foul.
He's also gone to sit on the bench as well. Not the brightest of starts to that 3rd quarter for him. After such an explosive start to the first, he was really the man who gave them the early advantage and set them on their way so impressively.
Yeah, and on the other hand, Salim Kone has to go sit on the bench. He has picked up his 4th personal foul, and it's on the beginning of the 3rd quarter, so it's a smart decision from Coach you can say.
Still a 5-point game here. It's a chance here from the corner. Would have been a 3. The follow is no good. Congolese trying to win it back again, but they've lost it. Diabate brings it out for the Ivorians. A little floater, no good. Now Bamba, and smacked away. And the fast break is on as well. And it's laid up and in. Brilliant play from the Congolese. Mananga getting the 2, but it all started with that block from Pichu Kambui.
And look at this penetration and quick break from Maxime Mananga. He has faked that back pass, but kept the ball because he knew that the defense has moved. This is that massive block. from one of the Congolese players. Great pressure right now from DR of Congo on Cote d'Ivoire.
Pitcher Camboui with that huge block. Cote d'Ivoire now trail by 7.
En attaque. Arrêtez, là encore, on est 4 dans la raquette. Mais vous comprenez que c'est que le porteur de balle qui doit être dans la raquette avec le big guy. Les autres, soyez autour. Vous ne pourrez pas recevoir la balle si vous êtes 4 dans la raquette.
On va là, non, ça va les gars. Et on fait combien de fautes? Defense. 1, 2, 3.
Unfortunately, my French language is not as good to understand coaches. I can't say instructions. Maybe your score has recognized what the coach has said to his players.
I think it's probably best I don't try. I don't want to send out the wrong message.
Yeah, but what we can assume is that he wants a quick ball movement from his players to try to make a Congolese move defensively. And first, before you even put the ball on the floor, you have to look and see your open teammates.
So a 5-point game. Diabate brings it out for Cote d'Ivoire. This is Hima. Huge physical presence, turning and shooting, and there was a block there, but he follows it up and puts it in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Pichu Kamui won't be happy right now because he has put incredible force to block that shot, but his teammates just didn't box the players out.
Still a 5-point game here. The Ivorians will get the chance from the line. Have a look at the foul again.
Both Cote d'Ivoire players have been so close to stop Maxime Onanga for that penetration, but they allow that slight space between themselves, and Maxime Onanga has used that to draw the foul. And from invisible player, we see a great contribution this second half from Onanga, who has scored 16 points yesterday against Mali.
He's added a further 7 so far. He's missed both free throws, though. D'Ivoire trying to make it count here. The little jump shot is good.
And we see that this 32-year-old veteran, Cote Traoré, has having a great game now so far for Cote d'Ivoire, scoring 8 points so far.
The foul called again. Diabate.
Yeah, and Cote d'Ivoire on a foul trouble, so since now on, every other personal foul will be rewarded by 2 foul shots.
Here come the Congolese again. Ball inside, and the lovely little floated shot there from Maxime Onanga. Another 2 to his tally, getting over the disappointment of missing those free throws pretty quickly.
It's such effective too when there's a ball in a short corner and someone from the weak side cut into the open space.
A little over halfway into this third quarter now. There's that lovely little finish from Onanga just a few moments ago. Diabate. Traoré.
Great ball movement again for Cote d'Ivoire.
Couldn't quite go. And the Congolese on the move here, and it's an easy layup, an easy 2. And Rolly Fuller gets another 2 on the board.
Oh, another massive block.
Huge block there, and there's going to be punishment here from the Congolese. Another 2 from Onanga.
Wow, what a last 2 minutes from Congolese right now, playing a great defense with massive front court from Pichu Kamui.
Several blocks now in this second half from him as the pass goes astray. And We have just under 4 minutes left in this third quarter now. It's a 9-point lead.
Yeah, and we see Cote back on the court for Ivory Coast, trying to again get back to the rhythm of the game as a main point guard for Cote d'Ivoire.
Bongo puts up the three. Oh, he's got it!
And another bonus from foul line.
Superb from Kabongo. A 4-point play.
But a great minutes right now from Congolese. And all comes from that great defensive effort. Here we see that foul. The player has run into the shooter. Ooh, this time it hasn't been rewarded by that 4th point. It's always a privilege for every player to score that 4 points as one.
Here's the response. Oh, lovely floated finish. Eric Tape making it count. Shot from the corner here. Claimed comfortably by Bamba.
Yeah,
and Diabate.
I think now both teams has been a bit taken away with those emotions. Negative emotions for Cote d'Ivoire and both very flying emotions for Ivory Coast, and both teams have forced unprepared 3-point shots right now. It's no reason to rush their offenses like this. For Cote d'Ivoire, it's important to prepare their offense, and for Congolese, there's no reason why they would have to rush this quick shot.
10-point game then. Tape prepares to take these free throws. Misses the first one. He does get the second one to go.
Yeah.
A little over 3 minutes left in this third quarter.
That's been his 13th point, and he becomes a leader right now offensively for Cote d'Ivoire.
Kabongo. Kabongo looking to find a way through, swatted away from Enan. And up at the other end, it's another ejection. Back-to-back blocks. Pitcher Kambui, he's blocking everything in this third quarter. Now out to Kabongo again. Wonderful passage of play here. Is it going to end with anybody scoring? Oh my word!
What a play from DR of Congo right now. Every single player has touched the ball offensively and finished by this massive dunk.
The rim's still shaking. Pitcher Kambui. What a passage of play. And this time Kambui is penalised, but he's had such a huge say in this third quarter. And let's have a look at it again here. This is the foul that's just been called against pitcher Kambui. But how about this? The throwdown.
I'm going to tell you something, Oscar. Before this massive dunk, there has been amazing and incredible ball movement from Congolese. Every single player has touched the ball, and you could just see that they're waiting to find that open player, because Cote d'Ivoire's defense completely collapsed. Well played for Congolese.
It's still a 10-point game here. After that breathless passage of play, it's end-to-end stuff. And Enan putting away that free throw to make it 9-point deficit. A really important couple of minutes coming up here at the end of the third quarter here for Cote d'Ivoire. Can't allow themselves to fall too far behind.
Man on the shot clock right now. And fall committed by Diabate.
Diabate penalised.
Yeah, again we see that reaching, trying to steal the ball. It has been quite consistently called as a foul at this championship. Both teams on a foul trouble, so every foul committed by any of the team members will be rewarded by 2 foul shots for opponents.
Kabongo into double digits. It's 10 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. This is the second. Congolese players not reacting too well to Cote coming and standing over their man who was down on the floor. Lufile took a bit of a heavy tumble. Situation's been diffused pretty quickly. Tense times here. It's another free throw converted by Kabongo. Moves on to 12 points. Totti. Tape for 3. Rebound claim by Kabongo. Kabongo puts up a 2.
Once you're on fire, you feel very confident for any open position, and it has been a great cooperation between bigs and guard. Kabongo has go for that screen by the half-court line, and he has read the situation really well.
Cote, no joy for him on this occasion. Into the final minute of a breathless third quarter. And Kabongo weaving his way through, still going. Managed to pick out Munanga, who makes it just inside for 2. And the Congolese are just starting to pull away. It's a 15-point game as Diabate responds. No joy with the 3-point attempt.
Has been another unprepared shot from Diabate. He has tried to use that moment of surprise, but while there's his teammates for the rebound, it's quite a rushed shot. Here we see that Munanga's pull-up jump shot. And here is Kabongo. Great performance in today's game so far for this player. 22 points and scoring 13 points, 5 assists and 5 boards.
Tumba Mohamed from the line. Oh, and it's stolen back by Lufile. I don't think anybody was expecting that. I think it was a bit of a surprise to Lufile as well.
Yeah, but again, it comes to how confident the players of Congo is right now, because he probably would never do that before. Oh.
They ran out of time. They ran out of time. And they've just under 10 seconds left on the game clock. They could have really punished Cote d'Ivoire there. The Ivorians just panicking a little bit in this third quarter.
Yeah, and
decision-making hasn't been great.
Yeah. Absolutely, I can only agree.
Totti to Cote. That'll help. Big 3-pointer as the attempt goes up. I don't think it would have counted anyway. It was a little late releasing it. But it is a very good position for the Congolese to be in. That 3-pointer here, right on the, well, not right on the buzzer, but almost right on the buzzer from Cote will just give Cote d'Ivoire that little boost that they need. But they are trailing by 12 as we head into the final 10 minutes. And the Cote d'Ivoire are in real danger of not getting beyond the group phase here. It is DR of Congo who lead 59 points to 47. Well, this is going to be some final 10 minutes. The Congolese in a great position. It's by no means over, 12 points. Does seem like a lot. We saw some wonderful basketball in that third quarter. One of the plays of the tournament as well. One of the dunks of the tournament, certainly, from Pichu Kambui. A floated shot on that occasion from Mananga. Kabongo putting in a fine display in that third quarter as well. He's really started to have a positive impact on the Congolese side. He took off Kabasele after he committed a couple of early fouls in that third quarter, but actually, for the first time really in this tournament, they didn't really miss him in that period of the game.
Yeah, and it has been a great decision by coach Pape Kiembe to put him on, because I said earlier this game that I'm missing his contribution, because in yesterday's game he has scored 16 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds, and we haven't really seen that first half from this young player, and now that's what we expected from him this second half. Brilliant contribution and great third quarter from Congolese.
Nice easy two to kick things off in this fourth quarter here from Cote d'Ivoire. We move to within 10. Tape with the floated two there. It's Kabongo.
So again, zone defense from Cote d'Ivoire, trying to fill their inside space.
Missed two from Lufile. Cote puts up another three. Not this time. Rebound is claimed comfortably by Rodney Fuller. Here is Kabongo once more. And the offensive foul from Kabongo.
Yeah, he's not even protesting against this call, because he knows he has used his elbow right in here. It has been a great defensive position from Eric Tape.
Hima. Tape. Totti. Floats it up, Hima. Oh, nice play, nice finish. Composure there from Hima under the rim.
That has been really nice offense now from Cote d'Ivoire, using a combination finish by great pick and roll and using the mismatch situation.
Kabongo. Fuller back to Kabongo again. Comes inside, the bounce pass, and almost in off the glass. Might get another opportunity here, and it is a foul drawn by Ntumba Mohamed. Hima, the man penalised.
Yeah, and he see those hands of Hima. He would have kept them straight up. There's no way it would have been foul, but unfortunately, he has got taken away and put his hand down. Don't really know now why Mohamed hasn't been rewarded by 2 foul shots, because it was obvious that he was shooting. Decision has been made. Let's look at another offensive possession of Congolese.
And there's Fuller with the pass inside, and gathered by the big man Kambui, who wasn't able to put it away.
Wow, if you're not able to box out the players and you allow them to take 3 offensive rebounds and 1 possession, you're gonna get punished. Great work on the glass by number 11, Pichu Kambui again, and Mohamed Ntumba.
Well, the timeout called fairly early on in this final quarter. It is a 10-point game as it stands.
And again, it comes back to that massive difference between these two teams, that Congolese has scored 28 points so far, now 30 points so far from the paint, compared to 8 points of Cote d'Ivoire. And that has been a huge difference so far, and that's why Congolese leading by 10 points at this stage of the game.
Oblige le corner, sort, passe, frappe. Ils sont ensemble un peu.
Ok. On gère le ballon, on gère le ballon. On gère le ballon.
Well, this is building up. Congolese will feel as though this is theirs to go on and win now if they can keep up this level. performance from Pichu Kambue. It's the additional free throw for the foul that was drawn by Mohamed is missed.
Yeah, and the foul shot struggle continues from Congolese, having only scored 8 out of 21. It's around 40% from that foul line.
Here come the Congolese again on the move with number 7, Maxi Munanga. Buzangu. It's not really featured too much today.
Again, we see that zone defense, no man-to-man defense from Cote d'Ivoire. They're just showing it's a zone defense, but they go back to man-to-man.
Very good three-point attempt there as Kambue tries to keep it in play.
What a hustle from this big player and game changer, replacing Kabasele being in the foul troubles. Great contribution from this 28 years old center.
Totti. Tape. Back out to Totti once again. Shot goes up from Traore, no good, and it's claimed by Rolly Fuller, who releases it quickly. And the finish is superb from Maxi Munanga, who's played a really big part in this second half.
Great read. And again, we see that huge difference right now in tempo of the game. Congolese playing a great man-to-man defense, forcing Ivory Coast to mistakes or force shots and running a quick breaks instead of Cote d'Ivoire team just is satisfied with this offense 5 against 5 all the time.
Well, the frustration starting to show for the Ivorians. They know they're up against it here. Less than 6.5 minutes to go. We'll look at this incident here.
Yeah, Priodo's hands has been the elbow from Hima.
How about this for a finish?
Oh, what an athletic goal. Maxi Munanga is only 185 centimeters tall, but the athleticism definitely is replacing that size deficit.
2 assists and 3 rebounds for him as well. 15 points for Maxi Munanga. Big contribution from him, biggest in terms of point scoring. Hima missing the free throw. Just adds to the frustration here.
There's been a little discussion right now with one of the officials.
No, he's missed it. So, it's still a 12-point lead. The challenge continues to grow here as Kambue goes for the 3. It's not something we've seen too often from him.
Yeah, another given up rebound for Cote d'Ivoire and giving another offensive possession to Congolese, and they are finishing it.
Mohamed that time putting it away. 14 points the difference now. The Ivorians need to step it up and fast. Tape tries to make something happen. Does draw the foul, will go to the line.
We see that Cote d'Ivoire has been only 12 times shooting foul line shots, and DR of Congo 22 times. So that's another huge difference, but credit to Cote d'Ivoire now trying to really push the ball inside and draw the fouls. That's been a line violation right now, so another extra foul line shot for Eric Tape.
The officials have been hot on that in this tournament. Tape has missed it anyway. The big lead remains intact for the Congolese. This is Buzangu. Kimbui.
This time he changed his mind. No more three-point shot from
Zangu
center.
on the quick ball down to Tape, who lays it up easily.
Tape has read that situation really well, didn't rush it, while Maxi Monanga was trying to contest that shot.
Time a little bit against the Ivorians at the moment, down by 12. Monanga. The ball eventually given away there by the Congolese. Cote into Cote. Cote comes inside and gets it out to Tape. Massive rejection by Mohamed. Swatted out of the gym.
You can see Eric Tape has had a bit of problems to catch that pass, and that 1 second hesitation gave Mohamed a time to go and block the shot. This is a great read from Eric Tape. Could not rush his shot and finish strongly.
Totti. Little bounce pass is a nice one. And Hema couldn't quite finish it. Does draw the foul though.
But what a great play from Michael Totti. It's his 5th assist in this game, and he's using now his experiences with 2 previous AfroBasket appearances.
Does make the free throw this time. And this is the second one.
Yeah, that shot has been really flat right now. We always say the ball has to go above the rim to even have a chance to succeed.
Less than 44% success from the free throw line for Cote d'Ivoire in this game. They've missed 9 free throws in total. Could make a bit of a difference. Although Congolese have missed even more. They've missed 14 out of 22. And here is Kimbui. Wow.
He knows he has 2 meters, 10 centimeters. He didn't even give a chance to opponents to grab that rebound. If you won't play him before he goes for that rebound, he's gonna get every ball on the board. So
Kimbui with 3 rebounds, 2 assists and 6 points. It doesn't really reflect his contribution because he's made those important contributions at vital times in this game.
yeah, absolutely. And now we see that DR of Congo is in foul trouble, so every foul will be rewarded by 2 foul line shots for Ivory Coast as well. I'm pretty sure coach of Ivory Coast has taken this time out to talk about some pressure maybe as well, to put on a Congolese trying to cut that deficit in the score, and offensively to organize and play the cooperation between Gores and Big.
Maintenant, écoute, ne garde pas trop le ballon. Autant mieux tourner, distribuer. Johnny va descendre un tout petit peu, il a fait son boulot. Eva monte à sa place. Mais jouez maintenant dans l'intérieur. Jouez à l'intérieur, faites des passes. Ok les gars, c'est pas possible, on a un rebond report, ok? Allez.
I'm pretty sure if I understood well, but what I could assume is that he was talking to one of his players, just make sure you're passing the ball, don't try to force it by dribbling, because Cote d'Ivoire's defense is not that bad to just try to beat it by yourself, so he has to share the ball and let everyone touch it again, as we've seen in previous minutes of this quarter.
Well, Kabasele is back on court for the Congolese. He made a big contribution at the start of the game. He's not played quite as much as we were expecting. We were expecting him to be the key man today, but what they have shown, the Congolese today, is that they've got plenty of talent in there. Lots of players who can make a difference.
And really good balance, to be honest, because they have such athleticism in their guards and also athleticism under the rim in front court. And we said that Congolese are going to be one of the strongest teams front court-wise, and they're just proving it in today's game.
Inside to Kambui.
What a game-changing performance from this player, number 11, Pichu Kambui. 28 years, 2 meters 10 tall. Great performance this second half, replacing their Racing Stars Kabasele while he was in the personal foul troubles.
Kambui, a huge physical presence.
Yeah.
He's going to get the extra free throw here to make it a 15-point game with less than 4 minutes to go.
And this is a big loss now for Cote d'Ivoire, that Abouba Hima has been out of the court with 5 personal fouls. So the size of him, trying to challenge those Congolese inside, will be truly missed.
Here come DR of Congo once again. As the three goes up and in from Kabongo. 15 points. Extraordinary.
What a performance from Kabongo.
Another three goes up at the other end, and this one is no good. And the Congolese could be running away with it here. Kabongo was thinking about another three.
No, this has been a smart decision. 3 minutes to go. No reason to rush for Congolese right now. It's better to prepare the offense. Share the ball as coach requested. Really good, smart decision from Kabongo.
Out it comes again. 3-point chance. Kambui with the rebound.
Another reset, 14 seconds.
Kabongo. Look to slow things here again, and using up all the time that he has, although he hasn't got much left now. May have left it a bit late. Yes, he has. Nearly made it. Diabate. Totti puts the shot up early. It's no good. Easily gathered by Kabasele, and look at the open court here. Thrown down by Shonganya.
This has been a dominance in this quarterback Congolese, and they have forced Cote d'Ivoire to completely destroy an offense and trying to force every shot to decrease that gap in the score.
Serge goes for the three and misses.
And I like what Congolese does is that they're really controlling the rhythm in this last quarter. When they see the opportunity to run quick break, they do. If they want, they don't rush their offense. They're just preparing, organized, making sure that they get into the better positions. Now, there has been only 4th team foul of Cote d'Ivoire, so this foul would not be punished by foul shots yet. But since now on, every other foul will be rewarded by 2 shots from foul line.
An astonishing performance from the Congolese in this 4th quarter and in the second half in general. They gained 10 points on the Cote d'Ivoire in quarter number 3. They've gained a further 8 in this 4th quarter. They lead by 20 with less than 2 minutes to play. And they really do look an impressive side. They paid the price yesterday, really, for making a slow start against Mali. But it just shows maybe that Nigeria is certainly not going to have everything their own way in this group, because they were pushed all the way by Cote d'Ivoire yesterday. Mali beat the Democratic Republic of Congo, and the Congolese are, well, at the moment, they're destroying Cote d'Ivoire.
Yeah, I can see that Congolese are getting better game by game. This has been their 2nd appearance at this tournament, and it has been just a huge difference. Yesterday, they have committed 28 turnovers. Today, so far, they have only 13, which has been a huge improvement in their game. Also, we see another player stepping up and contribute offensively and defensively. They have a size within their roster balanced with the great athleticism of their guards. So I think Nigeria is going to have a really tough task to beat Congolese in that tomorrow's game.
Should be a fascinating one. It's a group that's looking more and more interesting by the day. Kabasele unable to get hold of that one. Diabate has it for Cote d'Ivoire, spins and manages to I'll try and pick out his man, but it's Kabasele to Kambui, who puts it away with ease, and he's been such a big player in this second half.
What an excellent transition offense right now from Congolese. They don't really waste the time by dribbling the ball. They just do quick passes, and it's just incredible sheer ball movement. And then,
it's another personal foul here for Kabasele. It's his 4th of the game.
Yeah, and credit to Eric Tappa again, who's been one of the Cote d'Ivoire's players trying to change the pace of this game, scoring 15 points so far for Cote d'Ivoire. 4th personal foul for Kabasele. But to be honest, if you have the bench contribution and the contribution of all players within the roster, you don't really mind if your key player is in the foul troubles, because Congolese definitely have won this game, not yet, but very soon, by great team performance, offensively and defensively.
Well, it's really important that they don't put everything on a 20-year-old player who's got a lot of promise. He needs a bit of room to develop, needs time to learn the aspects of the game. He's shown what he can do. We've seen what he's capable of. Hasn't been quite as effective today as he was yesterday, but still made a valuable contribution at the beginning, got them off to a good start. But it's all about that man, Kambui, again.
Wow. I will again repeat it. What a game-changer performance from... Whoa.
Kabasele and Kambui combining once more. And when they're both on the court, they look incredibly dangerous.
I'm pretty sure coach Mario Palma of Nigeria, who we've seen here to watch this game and scout this game, will have a quite tough task ahead to deal with this great size of Congolese and great balance of Congolese defensively and offensively. Great game-changing performance from number 11 from DR of Congo, Kambui. 15 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. But what more, he has completely filled that inside space and enabled for the Wild players to attack that paint.
This was his latest contribution. And easy too by his standards. He's quickly racked up the points in the second half of this game. We saw plenty of good things from the Congolese side yesterday, but they have lifted it to another level. Loose pass this time though, and Diabate unable to punish. And that is a huge let-off for the Congolese, but they can now run down the clock a little bit. They've given it away again. Diabate has it. He's got 2 men to contend with, but he lays it up easily and gets the 2. The game is quite stretched at the moment as the floated shot fails to drop there for the Democratic Republic of Congo, and Diabate desperately trying to get on the end of that pass, but it was always going to be difficult.
Yeah, in terms of turnovers, it's quite even, 17 to 16 of Congolese, and I wouldn't say it has been a game changer in today's game. I think just the team performance for Congolese, it has been incredible offensively and defensively.
Well, they just ran out of time. That last one won't count, but it doesn't really matter because the Democratic Republic of Congo have trounced Cote d'Ivoire here on game day 2. The Ivorians look as though they may be heading out of the competition. That's not guaranteed yet. They could still turn it all around on the final day, but they've been beaten here by the Democratic Republic of Congo, who put in an astonishing performance. They win by 81 points to 60.
What a performance from Congolese. As you can see, 57% from the 2-point shooting. This is such a high percentage. They have completely out-rebounded, 16 offensive rebounds. They grabbed, they forced Cote d'Ivoire to 17 turnovers. What a game. What a game for Congolese. Such promising message sent to Nigeria for that tomorrow's game they will face. And I can't really point one player, even though I think that number 11 from DR Congo, Kambui, has been such a game-changing element for this team. But credit to their small players as well. We know that Munanga had 15 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. Kabongo, 16 points, 8 boards and 5 assists. just incredible balance within the roster of this talented athletic team. And the size they have within the roster is quite a scary point for the teams who's going to face them forward in this tournament.
Well, they're a little bit of an unknown quantity coming into this tournament. They hadn't played at AfroBasket since 2007, so for most of these players, this is a brand new experience, and they're just living up to it in such an impressive fashion. They really have delivered on the big stage here, and they could end up still going out in the group phase. They may need to pull out a really big performance tomorrow against Nigeria, but based on what we saw from Nigeria yesterday, they look as though they're lacking a little bit of team cohesion still. So it's certainly, based on today's performance, not out of the question that we'll see the Congolese progressing through to the knockout phase.
Yeah, and it also depends on that today's game of Nigeria and Mali, because obviously Congolese has lost Mali in that yesterday game in overtime, which gives them promising position if Mali will be beaten by Nigeria and Congolese will beat Nigeria tomorrow. So everything is open in this group, and I'm pretty excited for the rest of tonight's game and tomorrow, because nothing has been decided here in Tunisia yet.
Well, it's been a great day once again, and what a couple of days still to come. What an afternoon and evening session still to come. Two terrific contests, so make sure you stick around and watch more AfroBasket. It has been thoroughly entertaining, and what a win for the Democratic Republic of Congo here against Cote d'Ivoire. They win 81 points to 60.